Absolutely jumping. And I'm about to have y'all up on here. I got y'all with me up on my live Twitter feed. I got my live Twitter feed up there because we gonna go through the portal. Or so we gonna go through the portal together, y'all. All right, how about that way? Yeah, now. The Mamba forever. Mamba forever, baby. This is fire. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look, so as y'all can see, I got my Twitter feed up here. And everything. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just, I'm gonna just follow through. Y'all just follow me, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go through and just check it out. All right. We're just gonna check the whole thing out, man. Play, you know what I'm saying? Because this is live with me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna check it out live with y'all. So breaking news on three recruiting, okay? Coastal Carolina quarterback Grayson McCall has committed to North Carolina State. Oh, McCall has 10,005 passing yards, 106 total touchdowns, 14 interceptions during his 5-year college career. Goodness gracious, he's a grown man. He got kids. He got baby. Nah, I'm playing. But look, hey, yo, that's a good pickup for North Carolina State, man. Shout out to the North Carolina State fans, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all out there, man. We showing love to everybody in college football, man. You know what I'm saying? I love the whole, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a great pickup for North Carolina State, especially seeing where they had came from. The true freshman quarterback that they had last year, kind of got thrown in the fire. Um, and I believe this is a great pickup. Grayson McCall, man. I follow Grayson McCall way back, man. You know, when I think he was just like his senior year in high school. And I like what I saw then. And in his career up at Coastal, man, has not been bad. He is a big reason why, believe it or not, Grayson McCall is a big reason why Coastal Carolina was up doing what they was doing, besides the great coaching that's over there too. You know what I'm saying? That's not overlooked that neither. You know what I'm saying? But there's a great staff over there at Coastal Carolina. I like what they do as far as their players and development, because there's some dogs that come up out of there, believe it or not, y'all. And Grayson McCall, man, he's a good quarterback. I'm gonna have to wait and see exactly what goes on in season, but on paper though, hey, look, man, that is a great pick up for North Carolina State. Drop a bomb for one of them, but you heard me, you heard me. So we just gonna keep on going on with the live transfer portal list, because the portal is jumping right now, y'all. It's jumping. I'm telling you. So according to P. Nakos, I hope I pronounced his name right. If I didn't, you can correct me on that. Ohio State transfer running back Evan Pryor has committed to Cincinnati. He's going to the Natty, man. That's wow. He was the number 92 overall player in 2021 class, and he was the number 6 running back in the nation. Look, hey, look, man. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. What you gonna do for Cincinnati now? Like, we don't care about what he did back in 2021, dog. We need to know what they did this year. What are they doing this season? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't care about the past. He ain't serving Cincinnati off of 2021. Cincinnati can't go back and pull up that guy. You feel what I'm saying? You dig? All right. Breaking news, some more. Arkansas running back transfer Rocket Sanders is expected to commit to South Carolina. Now, Rocket was rocking that rock. He was running that rock all crazy down there. Now, hey, look, that's a good pickup for the Gamecocks, man, in the SEC, man. Look at him, man. Nice, you know what I'm saying? Nice. Nice. If you're just joining up with me, man, make sure you hit that like button before you get on up out of here. Share it one time before you skirt up on me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. I appreciate the views. I appreciate it. I do. All right. So yeah, but coming from over there, man, at Arkansas, going to the Gamecocks, I believe. Look, he's used to the SEC. He's like, I'm going over to the East from the West. Look, he gonna make an immediate impact over there. That offensive line is always they can make some upgrades over there on the offensive line. Um, with them, I thought that they would play the guy I believe where he come from. I want to say Yale. He came from big dude too. He was big. Came from Yale over there. Man, I thought they was gonna give him a lot of rec, but they really didn't get too much. But he should. I'm not sure if he's gonna be returning this year, but I believe so because of the COVID year rules or whatever how that's working right now. And look, Rocket Sanders is going to be a great pickup for them. Let's see what they doing at quarterback because Spencer Rattler, I believe, I haven't seen that he's declaring for the draft just yet, but I'm sure he's up now. You know what I'm saying? The last year was his last season. Now help me out there if you're watching. You know what I'm saying? Because is Spencer Rattler going to be gone this year? Has anybody heard anything about that? You know, I haven't seen that he declared just yet. So if you have, jump out and let me know. You know what I'm saying? That's what we here for. That's what we here for from fans' point of view. All right. So Georgia Edge Marvin Jones Jr. has entered the NCAA transfer portal. What? From oh my goodness. The number 20 overall recruit and the number 4 edge in the 2022. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. This ain't 2022. We can't keep judging talent off of 2022, bruh. Like, that's not helping this team right now, man. That's not doing that. That's not helping nobody talking about what 2022 did, man. We don't look, man. I respect what y'all doing, but if that's the only stat you got, just say that they didn't play last season. Just say they didn't play last season. They sat behind whoever else they sat behind, and that's that. But coming from a system like Georgia, I would say a backup at Georgia is better than a backup at anywhere else. Now I can agree with that. I can definitely get down with that. Georgia, Alabama, you talking about somebody sent behind somebody on one of them type squads. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because the talent down there is the competition at these schools is high. So he got to still be, you know what I'm saying, doing something because it's Georgia. Like, let's just be real. It's Georgia. It's not Indiana University. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. Like, it's not a coastal. Nothing against these schools. I'm just saying Georgia, Alabama, the competition level at each position on the depth chart is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can agree with that, right? We can agree with that as far as that goes. Correct. All right, so keep it moving. Let's keep scrolling. Texas and Ohio State are battling for a commit from UTSA. The edge transfer Trey Moore, per Pete Nako's reports. The ACC Defensive Player of the Year. He had 45 tackles, 17 and a half tackles for a loss, 14 sacks this season. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, Ryan Day and them know what they talking about. See, that's what I'm on. What you did right now. What we talking about right now. He just did this. He just put up 45 tackles, 17 and a half tackles for a loss, and 14 sacks this season. This season at UTSA. Big ups, young man. Big ups. And that's why you got some of this. Look what schools that's chasing him. Look what schools that's chasing him. Did you see that? Texas and Ohio State is going after this young man because they like, okay, he's proven what he can do. Let's bring him in. Well, because now we got something. We know what he can do. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Give him a quick little shape up. Teach him these little moves right here. Let's get him on this regimen, and he's gonna be a complete monster at one of these schools. So big up. Let's see what Trey Moore gonna do. I'm looking forward to seeing Trey Moore on Saturdays, and I'm gonna keep following that. Let me get that I like. Yeah, heard me. All right. So I'm gonna follow 24/7 Sports also because we're gonna check that site also. Okay. So this right here, Indiana offensive line Matthew Bedford has committed to Colorado. We have seen this. He is the 7th offensive line to commit to Deion Sanders in the Buffs in 7 days. Okay, so that's what they had to say about him. Look, I really don't want to get into this because I really already had went through this. Like, look, they super hyped about this guy, and I get it. Everybody's super hyped about him. But what have you done lately, bro? Like, I want to see what you're doing right now, man. We want to see what you up to right now. We can't judge you from what you used to do. The big cut on his knee right here, you know what I'm saying? They had a surgery on the ACL, bro. As an offensive lineman, That is damaging, bro. It's not like you can keep people or keep the pressure up off of you. You know what I'm saying? Avoid contact. You can't avoid contact at that position. You just can't. And I really would love people to ask pros who's played the offensive line about how vital a injury like an ACL would do to your career. Because it's going to wear back out on him. I had a left knee meniscus surgery. Just real quick, just a real story from playing semi-professional football. Make sure you liking and you sharing the stream. I appreciate it. Get more people up in here on me. All right. So when I played semi-pro football, I came down real hard on my left leg. I jumped up, caught it, boom. I came down my left leg and I had a late reaction. It was late too, you know what I'm saying? I'm celebrating as I caught the ball and it just buckled on me. Not knowing I went through half of the season still playing with torn meniscus. Now, if you don't, you know what a meniscus is. It's kind of like if you put your knuckles like this and there's like a rubber band that's in between your knuckles. It's like a slight little rubber band, like you know what I mean? And that's completely gone in my left knee. I don't have one now because it was removed. Um, but I was still able to come back and still play running back and fullback, even though I had to avoid a little bit of contact and stuff like that. However, an offensive lineman cannot avoid contact. They have to take contact every single play. That is going to hinder that man. My knee was never the same after that, and it's a totally different injury. And if I believe so, ACL is worse than a meniscus. They hurt like hell regardless. Your knee's gonna puff up regardless. It sucks to have that injury, and I just think that it's not gonna be that good. Sometimes we get people in here that want to watch and they don't like what I have to say sometimes, and that's just what it is. But make sure you hit that like and you share before you get on up out of here, because like I said, anything that goes on up there, man, they don't like it when you got something negative to say, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. I'm gonna do it all to everybody. Anyway, Kansas State transfer safety Kobe Savage will be headed to the West Coast for visits with Oregon and Washington this weekend. A source tells On 3 Sports Savage recorded 115 tackles, 6 interceptions for the Wildcats over the past 2 seasons. Now, this is last year and the season before. We not talking like I keep trying to like. That's why you get these big schools looking at that. We not talking about what you did. Like, come on, man, rock with me. Understand what I'm talking. I understand what I'm coming from, man. Jesus, so hard to get through sometimes. Nah, like so. That's why you get these big, Oregon and Washington looking at this young man because they know he's valid, he's proven. I know what you're doing right now. Let's get this guy up in here. You know what I'm saying? He's a dog. We seen what he did on the field. If you watched a little bit of Kansas State, you seen what he was doing out there. So hey, big up to them, man. Let's see what he got. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I talked about this a little bit last night, but I didn't really get too far into depth because flipping 5-star quarterback Dylan Raiola would mean everything for Nebraska, but it's not the death knell for Georgia. Look, Kirby, I don't know. Like, look, Georgia is a destination, but they're not really known to really put a true freshman quarterback on the field. Some of the greatest have went there. If y'all don't know, like for real. Like, I mean, Justin Fields was an absolute monster when he went to Georgia. He did not play his freshman year. He was benched and he was better. I thought he was the better quarterback, to be honest. He next year he wound up going up to Ohio State and playing and having a very successful state up there at a successful career up there at Ohio State. I Dylan Raiola would mean so much to Nebraska. So much to Nebraska. Man, that will take them and put them right where they need to be. Now, I did say a 6 to 8 win team with him at because he's a true freshman. But he, like I said, and I'll say it again, he's a great manager of the game. This young guy is the way that he plays mistake free, limits the turnovers. And as every new quarterback comes into college football, He just got to learn how to, just take the L for the down. Okay, I didn't win on this down. Let me throw the ball away. Don't hold the ball. Don't take sacks. Things like that. And I think that he just has that awareness. And man, if the Cornhuskers get him, man, watch out because they will be on point. You hear me? Do you hear me? All right. So let's keep it moving. The NFL has remained a vital option for the transfer quarterback Cam Ward. Ward is currently visiting with Miami. Florida State is pushing to get the talent signal caller on campus. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know Coach Hayes was over there like, hey, yo. Coach Hayes was probably about to shit himself thinking about getting Cam Ward. Oh my, because if you follow Coach Hayes, you would know he's a huge Hurricanes fan. Cam Ward, I like what he did up at Washington Wazoo. I really do. When I watched Wazoo, I seen that he had the potential to be a great quarterback. When I seen them, it was like they were like mirror images of like Colorado to me last year. To be honest, like when you looked at them, like they had questionable offense and defensive line, but the skills and the QB. I'm not saying that Cam Ward was on Shador's level. I'm not saying that, but I'm just, what I am saying is that Cam Ward is a good quarterback, and they mirrored each other kind of. You know what I'm saying? It was like almost a mirror image kind of team. Like they were light in the trenches, if you will. All right, and but to see him down in Miami Hurricanes, if y'all don't know, if ain't nobody told you, me following them statistically and on film, they had I would argue and say that Miami had the best run defense in the ACC last year. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. I'm telling you, Florida State in Miami, when y'all watch that game, y'all seen it. Y'all seen it on display. Y'all seen Florida State run the rock all over everybody in the ACC except Miami. They was struggling with Miami. Am I correct? Because Miami got that beef up front on defense. And look, if they can get somebody like Cam Ward to play QB down there, Miami is going to a whole nother level because I don't think, look, their quarterback they have Van Dyke. Like, look, he missed some plays. And I just don't think Cam Ward is going to miss those. And he got this. He's elusive. He has the elusiveness to play the position down there, and they will let him get loose. I hope he chooses Miami. I would like to see him in a Hurricane uniform because it'll just make the ICC that much more exciting. You heard me? I can't wait to see that. So let's keep it moving. What's on the next on the transfer portal? Because oh my goodness. Okay, so it says Miami transfer Tyler Van Dyke has committed to Wisconsin. And you know what? That seems more like Van Dyke to me. I like this for the simple fact of just his play style. You know what I'm saying? The way he plays. He was looking for the deep ball. Wisconsin has always, to me, been like a run heavy team. They've never really been that some of the old school players like to call it soft, and not soft as in like they're just soft, don't want to hit or nothing, but soft as in like scheme soft. Okay, and everybody want to be pass happy. Wisconsin always had tough defenses, and they always ran the ball effectively, and I believe that fits Tyler Van Dyke a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to seeing a Miami quarterback that has the elusiveness, the awareness, those strikes, quick slants, you know what I'm saying? And they run the ball well too, and they play great defense. But for some reason, it was a little off. So I like Wisconsin better for Van Dyke. I believe he'll be more comfortable up there. And I think he'll play well for Wisconsin. So yeah, I like this pickup from Wisconsin, grabbing Van Dyke and going to the Big Ten, and I believe that him being a veteran, little older player, having experience on the field, that it's just gonna make the Big Ten that more much exciting to watch next year. So yeah, I like this pick for them, man. Big up to them. All right. Okay, so it says Colorado has named the course after Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. Okay, that's good. Hey, look, hey, shout out to them, man. Hey, look at that. Got a whole. It's called Prime Time Public Performance and Leadership. They are actually teaching his swag. They own that man's swag right now. They is teaching how he took social media by storm and in his marketability because Boulder made $113.2 million off of that man being around there. So now they is teaching that like we got to teach this. This is it's worth every little penny of it. And look, it is, man, and that's huge, man. That they teaching a class on how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, look, it's just what it is. You know that's huge, man. That's huge for Boulder, man. Shout out to them, man, for that. You heard me? So man, keep it moving. This is the order. It said Georgia is considered the favorite to land. The Florida transfer running back Trevor Etienne. Okay, Georgia. Georgia. Oh, hey, look, man, Etienne ran the ball crazy for Florida, man. I thought that maybe he'll stick around Florida a little bit, but you see the way everything being the way it is, he must know something down there. Like, look, we're really not going to, make a huge splash. But I thought that if he would go back to Florida Gators and they would, play again another season and that they would be good. And see, this is the only thing that I have with the transfer portal is that sometimes it hurts players. It hurts great players because you moving on to another team, going to another system, trying to build chemistry with a lot of different players again. Now you got to start all over from scratch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But however, a lot of these top recruits, they do talk to each other. They talk to a lot of guys around the league, and they do have relationships with other people on other teams. But I do sometimes think that that hurts them more than it helps them. You know what I'm saying? Sticking with your team a little bit and riding out may be the best thing. But look, Trevor Etienne, he'll be a great running back for anybody in the NCAA right now. So I mean, Georgia, of course, they got him when we seen what he could do at Florida. That the offensive line was a little inconsistent. Georgia is not known for their beef to be inconsistent. So look, that is a great pickup for them. Period, man. Shout out Bulldogs, man, for real. All right. Keep it moving on to the next one. It says Oregon State transfer DJ Uiagalelei will take an official visit to Florida State this weekend. I did see I seen flashes of DJ Uiagalelei this year. The offensive line was a little inconsistent at times up there about Oregon. I've seen them play. We all did. Um, and therefore he didn't do too well under pressure. I didn't think that he handled it as good as anybody, and that's why when I did my my early Heisman voting, I had like Shador on the list at like number 9, is because he was the most sacked quarterback in the NCAA, and his stats was damn near still up there with the leaders. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people around college football cannot take the pressure he take, make the throws, get back up, and do it all over again. They make mistakes, and that's something that DJ Uiagalelei did. He is on a redemption tour, landing at Florida State. If he cannot get the job done at Florida State, if he lands there, look, man, I don't know what to say. So hopefully he makes the steps necessary and he improves his game because I thought that it would be a lot more improvement him being up there at Oregon. I expected a lot more out of him, and I just didn't get it. But you never know, you know what I'm saying? How tough that game can be at that quarterback position. So let's just see what he does with a better up front five down there in Florida State. They get some dogs on that O line. So let's see what he do down there if he lands there. I think that'd be a good pickup for him. What y'all think? What you think? You know what I'm saying? What you think? You think that? What up? What up, Maya? I see you up in here. What's up, sis? What's going on? I see you, Maya. Hey, real quick. What you think, Maya, about DJ Uiagalelei going down to Florida State, man? You said what you say? You say he needs to what? He needs to come to Clemson like his brother. Okay, all right. Hey, look, I feel like look, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that because look, that'll bring his play up a whole lot better, man. A whole lot better. I believe that if he goes to Clemson with his bro, I think that may work, bro. I think that may work. I think that might be the key. That might be the key. You might be on to something there, bro. You might be on to something right there. Because look, you gotta show out when you playing with your bro. You just do. Yeah, ain't no other choice. You're comfortable in that situation and everything. I seen a sis up in here saying, "Twin, what up with it? You what up with it? You Carolina? You said who you talking about going to with his brother? Cause like you said he hot garbage no matter where he goes. I can't get to the comment. I can't get to the comment. Goddamn you! I can't get to it. I want to show it. Hold up. Close that. There it is. He said DJ's garbage no matter. Hey yo, look. Hey Maya, look. Look, man. Hey, man, I didn't see nothing good about. I tried to be nice, man, but look, I ain't said. Maya said it. You heard me? ah, ah. Okay, so this a little transfer portal intel. He says why I think Oregon is team to beat for Dante Moore. Okay, Oregon. Okay, why would you think that Oregon is a team to beat for Dante Moore? Dante Moore, you think Dante Moore would fit good up there at Oregon? He did a as a freshman over there at UCLA. Do you think he's Oregon worthy though? Is there somebody else that y'all think that should go to Oregon over Dante Moore? Um, but he was highly recruited. He did get some experience last year, but he got banged up. You know what I'm saying? It's not one of those guys that they talking about just throwing up out there. What you have to say, bro? You said, yeah, that's what I be saying, man. Hey look, my that's what I be trying to say, bro. Like, hey, he can't under pressure, he was folding. And you talking about DJ Ungalele, right? I can't pronounce the name. Ugly lately, whatever the fuck you want to say. Like, look, that's what I thought too, man. You know what I'm saying? He can't. Like, look, he can't, man. Just can't. Or who are you talking about? Put the that. I hope I know. I think that's who you're talking about right there. But what y'all think about Oregon and Dante Moore? That's him right there in a UCLA outfit. You know what I'm saying? In uniform right there. I don't I don't know, man. Dante Moore there. I just got to see more out of Dante Moore, but I'm sure that he'll do. You know what I'm saying? They got some decent quarterback coaches up that way, and nice development up there in Oregon. I think that they can work with him, and he can be better because right now they got him ranked as like a 4-star on a in the transfer portal. They got Dante Moore as a 4-star even with the little bit of flashes he showed last year. I mean, because if you look at his stats, he ain't, you'd be like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? They a little questionable, the stats are. But the turnover margin, I would say so because I think he has like the same amount. I'm gonna check that real quick. Just stay up on here. We ain't going nowhere. We got time today. I'm gonna check the stats real quick. All I gotta do is just hop up on here on ESPN real quick, and then I'm gonna check the stats just to be sure on what I'm saying. I don't want to get up on here and spew some shit that I ain't saying correctly. Let's see, Dante Moore. That's what we looking up right now. Dante Moore. The fuck is why is it why is my shit doing that right now? I don't know. This shit is crazy, man. They be it's always doing that goofy shit. Like, oh, something always going wrong, man. Something always going wrong, going awry. But yeah, I don't. But Dante Moore, look. I can't see his stats, but from what the last ones I seen though, when I did see him, I don't think that was the best pickup ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so. You said ugly game. You said ugly game Lee. That's what we gonna call him. Maya coined that shit. Maya coined that shit. That's what we calling him. We call it that motherfucker that. That's what we call it that motherfucker. We call it him DJ Ugly Game Lee. That's what we gonna call him from now on. You heard me? Ugly game lately. You funny for that, bro. That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh man, we gotta coin that, man. But look, I can't even. I don't know if it's not letting me do it because I'm sharing the tab or whatever. But it's crazy that it's not up on there. So let me see if I can switch it real quick. We'll see if we'll switch tabs and then see if I can search it while we on that tab. Nah, it's not even letting me do that. So we gonna go back to the other one. We're gonna go back to this right here, my Twitter feed. Then we're gonna keep on going. All right. So breaking news: Ohio State transfer running back Chip Trayanum has committed to Kentucky. Damn, Terrium. Damn. Kentucky, they got they got the ball from the quarterback. I'm about to see right now. What's his name? Damn. They just got that quarterback too, man. I'm about to look right now because they just got him from Georgia. They just snagged the quarterback from Georgia. They did Kentucky. Brock Vandergrift. He's a four. They got him ranked as a 4-star, 92 overall, according to 24/7 Sports. 6'3", 205. I do not know why he didn't play this year. Oh my God! But I mean, it's so what you done for me lately type of thing. But when you're dealing with schools like Georgia, Alabama, and Clemson, where they got depth at, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, yeah, he got to be something to be sitting in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? He's not sitting on no other different kind of squad. Brock Vandergrift, quarterback, and they went and snatched Terrium. Well, okay, Kentucky, they coming forward next year. They said they ain't playing no games. They ain't playing no games. I'm gonna keep seeing what's going on with this portal, man. Because you already know what's going on with Clemson. Like, they coming back strong. Y'all had a young squad, and I haven't really seen a lot of or heard a lot of y'all players jumping in the portal. You know what I'm saying? I think a couple of them did, Maya, but I'm not. I wouldn't be too concerned about the portal as a Clemson fan. You said for real, like I just wouldn't because I haven't seen a lot of that, and y'all heard the head coach was taking a lot. Dabo Sweeney was taking a lot of heat. He was cussing motherfuckers out up on a radio show that he has, letting them know and keeping it real. And I like that about Dabo, and that made me a huge fan of Dabo Sweeney. Straight up, it did. The way he handled that. The only one that I seen that y'all did Terreno Pride. He came, y'all cornerback. He went to Mizzou, and but other than that, I really don't see no huge losses. I mean, Terreno Pride. What you think? What you think he was doing for y'all this year, Maya? You're a Clemson fan, you know what I'm saying? Jump down in them comments, you know what I'm saying? Terreno Pride. I'm gonna show you. He's the only one, and I could share it. So I'll show you. I'll share the tab so you can see it. This the young man right here that transferred from Clemson this year. Terreno Pride. They got him listed at 5'11". He 190 from East St. Louis, Illinois. He's the only one I believe that came from Clemson, man. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be worried about that because you ain't seeing a bunch of Clemson people jumping in the portal. You know what I'm saying? So look, you don't want nobody like that anyway to leave Dabo because Clemson was on to something, man. Y'all got young players. See right there, he's number 2. Hey, y'all had young players, and y'all had the number 1 defense in the ACC. Period. Point blank. Period. That's why, and I know a lot of people got on that Florida State thing, man. But look, man, the ACC, they gotta put some respect on y'all. You said our season was Maya. I don't think y'all. Nah, man. Hot garbage, man. I don't want to say it was hot garbage, Maya. Like, y'all young, man. Y'all young. Y'all a young squad, bro. Like, y'all season wasn't what y'all used to at Clemson. But see, that's why I fuck. See, that's why I fucks with that though. See, that's what we do here on the fans' point of view. Like, we keep shit real. We don't live in delusional, and that's his fucking favorite team. He's a fucking diehard Clemson fan, y'all, and he's not. Our season was flowers and rainbows and unicorns. He's saying our season was hot garbage, and he's a Clemson fan, y'all, a diehard. Excuse me, damn. Got a Clemson fan like keeping it real. Like, that's what I love about this. See, that's that realness. It's not delusional shit. It's not delusional shit. I don't know what they drinking in the fucking. I don't know what's in the fucking cup of Dion or something like you know what I'm saying. And he said, and I live in Clemson. Don't forget that. Like, nah, like I ain't forgetting that. Like, you live there. He like that's how they give it up. True football fans, we don't be on that bullshit. Like, if our team is fucking up, they fucking up. Like, Maya, I'm telling you, I've never seen so many delusional people like you. I swear to God, I'm not gonna swear. I'm sorry, Maya. Look, you cannot say anything wrong about the University of Colorado. Their shit don't stink. A Dion's waist smells like a cologne, a Jay Z Gold #5 or whatever the hell it is. Like I promise you, man, nothing's wrong at all. And it's okay to have 4-8 seasons. Nobody said that was hot garbage. Everybody just kept saying that the 111 season was that, and I'm like, man, look, man, I'm like, this is crazy. You said you said what would you say? Maya said if they hang any further off Dion's nuts, they gonna be stretch marks. He ain't proved nothing. Like, come, like, oh my god. Oh my God. He said if they hang any more further off Dion's nuts, they ain't gonna be stretch marks. He ain't proved nothing. Come on, man. Come with it. They gonna run. I'm telling you, look, man. And I like Dion, and you love Dion too. You a Dion fan too. I know you is, cause I back in the day, you know what I'm saying. We had the Dion college jerseys in the Cowboy. You know what I'm saying, just because of Dion. But like you can't call that. And I think a lot of people that's content creators are scared to do that because there's people out there that's like hoarding, like they're not letting you in that so-called cult fraternity of that. If you got anything to say about that, they won't say that. They will not say that their season was garbage. They won't say that we were 1-11 last year. You ain't got still in last place of the fucking pack. We still in last place of the Pac-12 as a Buffalo. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I jumped on the bandwagon. Like, but damn, like, what the fuck? You still in last place? Like, you ain't went nowhere. But look, man, I want to get off that, Maya. But they'll be in here. They probably scared to come up in here because they see you in the comments. You know what I'm saying? They probably scared to come up in here. Them trolls is probably scared now because I'm telling you, they be giving me hell. They be giving me hell, Maya. I'm telling you, they do, man. Because I keep it real, like, you know what I'm saying, like, about the commits and all that. Like, I'm like, what has Khalil Benson did lately? He didn't play for Indiana University because he was hit, because he was hurt, but they like he's gonna be a beast. I'm like, what, an ACL injury, an offensive lineman? He's not. He can't avoid contact. That's gonna hurt him more than it's gonna help him. Like, the fuck? Like, I don't understand that. Okay, let's keep it moving though. Breaking. So we got Duke. And but I do think, but real quick before I move on though, Maya, I do believe that y'all gonna have a better season, man. Y'all, but look, I rock with that. I rock with that straightforward shit. That's what I like. I like that straightforward shit. I don't like that sugarcoating shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to give y'all no excuses. Y'all a young team. Y'all had a great defense. Y'all had the best defense in the ACC. That's why I don't understand why Florida didn't make it to the shit, because the ACC motherfuckers need to put some respect on the ACC's name. They was out there balling. I think the toughest defenses in net college football this season was in the ACC. Period. That's just me. That's just me. And I followed the stats all season, so y'all can't tell me shit. You just can't tell me shit. Statistically, on film, or however you want to go, the ACC had the top defenses in the fucking college football. All right. So the Duke transfer quarterback Riley Leonard has committed to Notre Dame. That's another ACC quarterback going over to Notre Dame. They needed that. Riley Leonard, I think he played. Look, I think it's a decent pickup for Notre Dame. I don't like the way he played up at Duke. Duke was surviving off their run game. He fucked up sometimes, and that's why Duke wasn't who they was, is because of him. I know you ain't got nothing nice to say about Duke, Myers, so I'm not going to ask you about him. I'm going to just keep it moving. I'm going to just keep moving on from here. So On3 says the top 10 committed players in the On3 industry transfer portal, top 10. All right. So Dylan Gabriel going to Oregon. They don't need Dante Morton. They don't need Dante Morton. Dylan Gabriel, I like the way he played over there up at OU. He was a game manager. Sometimes let the bright lights get to him, but I think that's a good pickup because he gets busy with that rock, just like in this picture right here. He scrambles. Quarterback Terreno Pride coming from Clemson going to Mizzou. I know he's going to help that Mizzou defense, but I don't know. Like, you got to question his loyalty for leaving Clemson like that, because Clemson got something in the works going on over there, and that's the only thing I question with Terreno Pride is his loyalty. And in football, you want loyal players, and I don't think there was no reason to leave Clemson at all. Period. I don't think so. I don't agree with that. So that's what I question about him. I wouldn't say that. You said everyone. Okay, what Maya said. Let me put that up there again. You said everyone gets lucky from time to time. He isn't college football caliber. He should have stuck to calling games. Talking about who we talk about? Oh man. Oh man, like who we talk about? Who we talk about? By I need names. We still on Coach Prime or what? I need names. I need names, bro. Drop a name down there. I need a name. I need a name. But that's real though. That's real. That's real shit. I might as well just bring you up on a motherfucking panel, dog. You dropping jewels, bro. I might as well look. I'm about to drop the thing for the in the panel. Yeah, Dion. Like you said, he should have just stuck to calling games. Yeah. So everyone get lucky from time to time. Look, the prime effect, man, it's there, man. Like I ain't look. The prime effect is there, and they making a lot of money off him being a head coach there. That's a huge reason why, like, I don't think his job will ever be in jeopardy, because they got him on it with that money. Like I said, look, Mike, he brought $113 million of revenue around the businesses. Uh, about 71 million was made, in like restaurants, hotels, lodging, and shit like that. About another 41 million was made for the area and revenue from like businesses upgrading the shit, buying more merchandise and shit to sell. So all that counts. And that's how much money was generated around just this past season of him being there. So whether he suck or not, he's a big ass dollar sign. They ain't letting that man go nowhere. He there. Period. That motherfucker there, man. He there. We probably had somebody up in here, man, that probably didn't like what was going on and what was having to be said. Cause I mean, that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like anything, they I be open for the challenges of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm open for the link of to the show is in the chat. If you want to jump up on her, you ain't got to be seen, but you follow that link, click on that link, and we'll get you up in here. We'll get your voice up in here, your audio or whatever. You can stay in the comments if that's what you choose to do. Um, However, like I'm always open for however you want to bring it. I'm always open for that. I'm always open for it, man. Like we can agree to disagree sometimes, whoever it is. But I'm not. I refuse to drink that Kool-Aid, man. I refuse, and I think I might have shot myself in the foot with that. But look, I don't look. I'm not gonna do that, man. I'm not just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Like how everybody else is. You're gonna take me for who I am or whatever else, or keep it moving. Brock Vandergrift, man, from Georgia going to University of Kentucky. I told you that was huge because I knew it was. Quarterback Chandler Rogers, going from North Texas to Cal. Okay. Linebacker Chris Paul Jr. going from Arkansas to Ole Miss. Nice. Right receiver Chris Mitchell going to Notre Dame from FIU. A right receiver Chris Tyree leaving Notre Dame going to Virginia. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ugh, that tasted nasty coming out of my mouth. Now, this is a guy that I believe that Louisville struck gold on. The defensive lineman Thor Griffin from Harvard is an absolute stud, bro. Monster, bro, on that D line, bro. A fucking monster, bro. Like I'm look, man. I'm like what I seen from him statistically on film. I don't care if he was in the Ivy League, bro. They playing against some grown men that's just smart as hell. That's all they doing. They just playing against some smart ass grown men. And for him to be in Harvard, first of all, he gotta have smarts, right? So you want somebody who he already got the awareness, right? We know he got the awareness. He got other ways to outsmart people. He's strong as shit. Got the intensity for football. Going to Louisville. Louisville got them one with that, man. I'm for real, man. Like on my list, he would definitely be up there in the top three for real. If I was making this list, he would be in the top three. He is a fucking beast. I do not. I don't know why they didn't go after him, but whatever. Um, Number 9, the interior offensive line, Tyler Johnson going to from Houston to Colorado. I thought that was a great pickup for Colorado. I honestly believe that that may be the only offensive lineman that I've seen besides Jordan Seaton that could go in there and make an immediate impact. Um, Justin Mayers, I seen his run game. He was decent on the run blocking, but the pass blocking, it was like he wasn't strong enough. People was tossing him a little bit, and they said that's because he's top heavy. That means he was leaning a lot, so it was easier for people to throw him off because he was top heavy a lot. But look, I say that strength too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing him off of him, but I do like Tyler Johnson over there. Uh, Man, shit. Other everybody else they brought in is questionable to me. They went and got a fucking offensive lineman from Yukon out of all places. I'm like, what the fuck? And one of the worst ones. Oh man. Ah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. 4-star Georgia QB commit Ryan. I don't know how to pronounce that. And his signing day last celebration. So look, I think that's a good pickup for that young man. Shout out to him, man. All right. All right. So I'm gonna keep it looking. I'm gonna keep it short, man, and short and sweet though, man. I'm about done with this one. I'll probably be jumping on a little bit later, man. You could follow me later, jump back on later, and we could chop it up some more, man. Thank you for kicking it with me, bro. It's been real. You always supporting, and we're gonna get up in here. And every time I get up on here, I need you up in here with me, bro. I need you up in here with me, Maya. Maya, I need you in here with me. I need you in here with me. Them trolls be out here. They can't handle somebody. And I refuse to be that person who wants to sit there and sip that fucking Kool-Aid, bro. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Like it just it's not my character. It's not me to do that, man. Um they like watch them start hate. You got people posting on Twitter. Watch them start hating on Dion's picks on the offensive line. They already hating on us with our picks and da 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 da. Like, bro, like nobody. That's not hating because you're evaluating the talent and you're calling it like it is. Like, there's a difference between hating and correcting. Like, just like there's a big difference between criticism and correction. Like, yeah, you can be criticized, but you also can be corrected. That's a difference. There's a difference between hating and doing your evaluating on the players and seeing what they can do. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, a lot of the fans got mad at me on the last live last night. If you didn't catch it, because of the Khalil Benson and me saying that there wasn't no tape on him last year, because I said, what have you seen? And I asked both everybody on the panel. I said, what have you seen from him? Have you seen any tape on him? Like, you know what I mean? Have you seen it? No, no. Okay, so what are we talking about? Like, we can't sit there and say that. What is he doing lately? We can't go off of what he did 2 years ago and say that he's gonna come in there and make an immediate impact. Took a whole year off college football rehabbing. Ain't played a game. Yeah, you got 40 games underneath your belt, but you ain't played a whole game in a whole year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're an offensive lineman. Like, that you're definitely probably starting from the ground up. Like, yeah, you're gonna get your big ass probably whooped. You know what I'm saying? And there was other people that was on the offensive line. And also, my before I get up out of here real quick, I mentioned, and maybe I mentioned that why was there only black offensive linemen going up there to Colorado? Why didn't they look at Zach Carpenter from Indiana University? Why didn't they look at Carter Smith from Indiana University? They're too proven. They proved themselves in against some of the toughest defenses. Penn State last year, and Michigan last year and Ohio State. They balled out against them boys last year. They got overlooked. And you look at his whole offensive line, I was like, I thought that was ignorant because especially him preaching the whole diversity thing. Like, you ain't bringing that one fucking white big hog. You ain't bringing one white hog out there. There's no other way to say that. And I kept it real, and people drag me for that too. But I'm like, yeah, because if I'm a Caucasian content creator and a sports content creator, yeah, I'm feeling some kind of way that Dion didn't bring in no offensive lineman that look like me. You crazy? Like, come on, bro. And you up there preaching that Christianity and trying to bring everybody together, but you clearly just brought in a whole black offensive line. Like everybody you brought in. Now, I hope this gets to him and I hope he reaches this message and I hope that he changes that. Like, cause that's crazy. You can't keep playing rap music in the locker room. You gotta feed everybody. You know what I'm saying? Bring everybody together. A team is for everybody to come together. You love your brother regardless, whether he like country, rock, classical, whatever he want to listen to. You love your brother regardless. You learn different cultures. You learn different things from different people. That's the beauty of sports, to bring everybody together, not to separate the fucking team in the locker room. And that's what happened last year. And it's probably gonna happen again. Like, unless he brings in more people that like fucking Uzi Vert or some shit. I don't know, man. But look, man, I'm gonna probably jump back on later, man. Thanks for kicking it with me, man. Make sure you like and you share the stream. Get on everybody's nerves. Try to, you know what I'm saying? Truckin Chubbzy up out of here, man. And to the haters that just watching, I ain't like, man. Eat one, suckers. I'll be back. I love this shit.